Imagine this, you're walking into an important corporate meeting. You're meeting with a group of colleagues, bosses, or even potential clients. The room is full of high expectations, and everyone is watching how you present yourself. You may think that the only thing that matters is what you say. But what if I told you that your body language has a much bigger impact than your words alone? Body language is one of the most powerful tools in your corporate toolbox. It's the way you communicate your confidence, authority, and approachability without saying a single word. In fact, your body language can be the key to unlocking opportunities and creating the corporate presence that you've always wanted. So let's talk about how to improve your corporate presence through body language and why it matters so much. First, let's consider how you walk into a room. The way you enter a space immediately sets the tone for your presence. Do you walk in with your shoulders slouched, head down and looking around nervously, or do you walk in with purpose, shoulders back, head held high, and a confident stride? The difference is huge. You want to walk into a room as if you belong there, as if you're ready to take on whatever comes your way. When you walk with purpose, you automatically communicate confidence, and when others see that, they take you seriously. They see that you're not just another person in the room. You're someone who is here to make an impact. Think about it. When you walk into a room with confidence, it makes people sit up and take notice. But confidence isn't just about how you walk. It's also about how you stand. Standing tall with your back straight and shoulders back is one of the easiest ways to instantly appear more confident. It signals to others that you are in control and that you are comfortable in your own skin. Think of it like this. The moment you start slouching or folding your arms defensively, you create a barrier between yourself and others. It can give the impression that you're unsure, closed off, or insecure. And if you're trying to make a strong impression in a corporate setting, that's the last thing you want. Instead, aim to stand with your feet hip-width apart, knees slightly bent, and your weight evenly distributed. This is a neutral, stable position that makes you appear grounded, balanced, and ready to take on anything. It shows that you are approachable, yet in control. Now, let's move on to one of the most important aspects of body language, and that's eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful tool in building trust and connection, but it's often something we overlook. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone who avoids eye contact? Or worse, looks around the room while you're speaking? It can make you feel disconnected and even unsure if they're really listening to you. That's why eye contact is such a key factor in improving your corporate presence. When you make direct eye contact, it shows that you are focused, engaged, and paying attention, but don't overdo it. Staring at someone for too long can feel uncomfortable or even aggressive. The goal is to maintain eye contact for about 3–4 seconds at a time, giving you enough time to show that you're involved without coming across as too intense. If you're unsure how to balance it, simply follow their lead. If they maintain eye contact, you do too. If they look away, it's okay to do the same. Maintaining appropriate eye contact helps you establish a connection, and it builds rapport with the person you're communicating with. It shows that you're both on the same level and that you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. Now, we also need to talk about gestures, because your hands speak louder than you might think. Have you ever noticed how much you use your hands when you talk? It's a natural way to emphasize your points and show that you're passionate about what you're saying, but the key here is not to overdo it or appear too animated. You want your gestures to feel natural and intentional, not exaggerated. Gesturing while speaking shows enthusiasm and engagement. It can also help you express yourself more clearly. However, if your hands are tucked away in your pockets, or if you're fiddling with something, it can give the impression that you're nervous or that you're not fully engaged in the conversation. It's important to keep your hands visible and use them strategically to enhance your words in meetings or presentations. Use hand gestures to underline your points, but don't let them distract from your message. It's all about balance. Next, let's talk about the subtle art of mirroring. Mirroring is a powerful technique that involves subtly mimicking the body language of the person you're interacting with. It's a natural way to create rapport because it shows that you're in sync with them and that you're on the same wavelength. Think about this. If you're in a meeting with someone and they lean forward in their chair, you might unconsciously lean forward as well. Or if they cross their arms, you might do the same. It's a sign that you're empathetic and engaged. Mirroring is so effective because it creates a sense of unity. It shows that you're attuned to the other person's emotions and that you're building a connection. However, you want to make sure that you're subtle with this and don't mirror everything they do. Instead, aim to reflect their posture, gestures, or tone in a way that feels natural. This will help you build trust and rapport, and it will improve your overall corporate presence. Now, let's discuss one of the most important aspects of body language: your facial expressions. Your face is one of the most expressive parts of your body. and it can communicate a wide range of emotions without you even saying a word. Think about it. Have you ever been in a meeting with someone who looked bored or uninterested, even though they were supposed to be engaged? It's hard to ignore their facial expressions, right? If you want to improve your corporate presence, make sure that your facial expressions match the energy and tone of the conversation. If you're excited about a new idea, let that excitement show on your face. A smile or a slight nod can go a long way in signaling that you're engaged and that you're actively listening. On the other hand, if you look distracted, or if your face is expressionless, you might unintentionally signal that you don't care about what's being said. And that's the last impression you want to leave. Instead, practice staying present in the moment and allowing your facial expressions to reflect your thoughts and emotions. This will help you build stronger connections with those around you and ultimately strengthen your corporate presence. Finally, one of the most powerful elements of improving your corporate presence is the way you listen. Listening is a key part of body language that often goes unnoticed. When you listen attentively, it's not just about hearing the words being said, it's about showing that you're fully present in the conversation. Active listening involves nodding, making eye contact, and occasionally leaning in slightly to show that you're engaged. It also means not interrupting or letting your mind wander. When you listen this way, you show that you respect the other person's perspective and that you're genuinely interested in what they have to offer. It helps build trust and credibility, and it elevates your corporate presence. Your body language speaks volumes, even when you're not talking, and when you use your body language to show confidence, openness, and attentiveness, you can improve your corporate presence like never before. It's about sending the right messages through your posture, eye contact, gestures, and facial expressions. So the next time you walk into a room, remember that the way you carry yourself is just as important as what you say. Because when you communicate with authority, confidence, and approachability, people will start to take notice. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, because you will learn a ton of information in the next video.